Hello motorcycle people, I'm Nick from Eurocycles of Tampa, and this is the Nexx XR1R. We're pretty excited about the Nexx here in the shop. We've just got this helmet line in. It is a fully European brand, I believe out of Portugal, and the XR1R is sort of their flagship lid. This is the carbon version. The XR1R comes in two variants, the carbon as shown here, and also a fiberglass tri-composite shell, which is a little less expensive, also a little heavier. The big item with the Nexx is the weight. This thing is rated at 1,200 grams. Crazy light. Built to ECE standards, which differ from the Snell in a couple regards. While they're going to keep you pretty equally safe, there's some sort of discussion about the differences between the two. Basically, Snell requires that a helmet is slightly larger and can deal with a little more traumatic impacts. ECE is really engineered for dealing with the impacts that are most common. They're both race approved, perfectly fine for the street, but European versus American standards. The ECE helmets, as I said, are much lighter as a rule because they can build them a little bit smaller, and this Nexx is a great example. Apart from the weight, which is, it's phenomenal, this thing is crazy light, I can't stress that enough. You have a nice sort of, similar to the GP Tech, sort of ultra suede feeling interior. Plenty of venting. The vents are adjustable at the front, fixed at the rear, 4 big exhaust ports on the back. We've got a couple people riding this lid. It's pretty fresh in the shop, but so far feedback's really good in terms of ventilation and noise. The visor system on the Nexx, as this is a little bit more of a race-focused helmet, is not quick release. What I understand, they will be bringing a quick release feature to the market pretty soon, but for now it's fixed, bolted onto the side of the helmet. A little less convenient to swap out, although it's really not too big of a deal to swap a tinted visor onto it. It takes a minute or two, but it's also a really solid retention system. This visor is not going to come off the bike in the event of your normal crash. So there's a plus side to that, maybe a little inconvenient for the visor changes. Fit and finish overall really good. We're very impressed. I don't know how well you can see the carbon weave here, but it's a really nice sort of matte finish with this black accents. The non-carbon models come in some glosses, and there's also a couple different colors in this sort of satin finish carbon. Cool parts, a little reflectivity here on the cheek pad. You've got these aluminum panels here that also should reflect a pretty fair amount. Nexx also supplies a bunch of little different pads designed to allow you to customize the fit of the helmet, which is neat. Haven't messed around with that too much, but they are there in the helmet box should you want them. Come standard with a chin guard and a breath guard, as most helmets do, but returning once again to just how crazy light this thing is, and from our feedback so far, stable, well ventilated. It's a neat alternative. It's very European for somebody that wants something a little bit different but still looking for a top-of-the-line helmet. The XR1R is a great offering. We've got a couple other different models here from Nexx as well, some 3/4, a modular, and we're trying them out. So far, so good. And we'll keep you updated with more feedback on these things as we sell more of them and use them ourselves here at the shop. So, Nexx XR1R, carbon variant, pretty trick, ultra light. That wraps it up. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, ride safe out there.